I had you winning the first round. You guys were both very active, but it was your control when you guys were clinched up against the cage and applying pressure. Even when he was able to reverse the position, you quickly were able to regain control against the cage. Tell me how you feel.
I feel great getting the W, but I don't feel good how it ended. I thought that I was on my way to having a convincing win over the number one guy, and it's just frustrating that it the way it ended. I hope he gets, he heals up and he gets healthy and stuff like that, because I would love to do it again, and I'd love to do it on a full camp, because I was doing good, but I took that fight on 10 days notice. I know if I had 6 or 8 weeks to prepare for him, there's no way it's going to the distance, and I was happy with how it was going. But again, still kind of pissed off how it ended. But that's the fight game, and just keep going forward. It's a win, but not the win I wanted. But it was going in the right direction. So I had a pretty nasty elbow right before he fell, right before he went down, actually. And I think that was starting to signal the end of the fight. So
I'm sure you're thinking it as well as everybody's thinking it. Not only if you guys run it back again, you'll have a full camp, but also if you have a full camp, then there's no reason why it wouldn't be set at 155 for that title. Was that already discussed? Was that discussed with you at all in the back?
Yeah. That's what. Hopefully we can get that and hammered out. I know I can make 55 easily if I have a lot of time to prepare for it. I want to run it again. I want it for the title, and I want that belt, because I know I can beat Felix. I was beating him tonight, and let's run it again for the title. I'm down. I think he's down. He's just going to heal up, and we'll go from there.
The replay that they kept on showing on the big screen, I couldn't really tell if I didn't really see the elbow that started it. I did see as it was going to the ground, and then him clinch his eye, and that's when I thought what was the strike. But as it replayed again and again, and I talked to Lewis, I said, "What was the grab of the eye?" And he said, "Man, it was just in immediate pain." I heard the interview in the cage, but for the people who didn't hear the interview or see it on TV, explain those last couple of moments in the cage right before you pretty much got off him, didn't you?
I hit him with that elbow, and once I hit him with that elbow, he kind of, I don't know, man, he just kind of went, he went limp in my arms. Like, I knew that elbow landed clean, and I'm sure it fucked him up, and then I took him to the ground, and maybe because he was stunned or something like that, it just, he wasn't able to, his knee wasn't able to bend right or something, but the second we went to the ground, he wasn't there. Like, he wasn't resisting me, he wasn't kind of pushing away, he wasn't doing anything, and then I heard he was groaning, he was making noises, so I looked up at the ref to be like, "Hey man, there's something wrong here," and then Dan said, "Hey, are you okay? Can you fight?" And he didn't say anything, so we stopped the fight. So, he was definitely, something happened. I'm not sure what it was exactly, whether it was the combination of my elbow and, when I took him down, where his knee, he was rocked or whatever. I think he was rocked from that elbow, and I think when he went down, something might have happened to his knee. Not sure exactly, only he knows. I just knew that when we hit the ground, he wasn't there. He wasn't resisting me, and he was kind of making some painful noises. And it is unfortunate
to win that way. I'm excited to see it get ran back again. If he is significantly injured and there's a long layoff, just to let other people know, you are a champion for another promotion. Does that still stand? And if it's a long layoff, would you defend your title with the other promotion toe-to-toe, or would you want to stay with CES if they offered you a fight that was a non-title? So defend your title as a champion somewhere else that necessarily isn't on Access TV, isn't on national TV, or would you stay with CES, and how would that work out for you?
I'm not getting any younger, Sean, so whatever promotion can hand me the best fight, I'm here to fight the tough guys. Like I said at the beginning, like I said with you, and like I told everyone, I just want to fight the best of the best, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to test myself. And in fighting, the best way to test yourself is by fighting the studs. I'm here to fight studs. So whoever can give me the best fight, I'm there. Any fight that makes my career in the right direction to the next promotion, to move me up the ladder, that's what I want. I want to fight the toughest guys. I'm not here to fight tomato cans. I'm not here to pad my record. I'm here to fight the best motherfuckers that are out there, and that's what I want. And hopefully, I know CES has done a great job. CES has the top guys signed, and totally did a great job of getting Lucas Cruz to come up. So, I mean, whoever can get me a fight with a top 5 guy, I'm there, and I'll be there. And you know what? I'll put on a fight the fans will love. I do it every single time, and I'm looking forward to doing it again.
Well, it worked the first time with us. It worked the first time with us. In our second interview, this is our third, I'm pretty sure, if I'm counting right. Is there a name?
Yeah, Julian Lane, Waylon Lowe, I'll fight any of those guys. I'm not afraid. The only thing is it's going to be a little bit harder to put on an entertaining fight with these guys that just want to wrestle, but I'll do my best.
It's funny for you to say that because you have, so you're dominant in your majority of your wins. I believe 7 of your wins are by submission. But you basically would rather stand up. Is that right?
Yeah, because it took me a bunch of times, but I'm finally getting comfortable with my stand-up to be able to bang with people, to be able to fight. For some reason, I don't think my dad hit me hard enough growing up. So I'm getting hit, but I'm getting better. And I'm getting more confident. My coach has done a great job of, using my length and stuff like that, and getting behind my jab and staying behind my right hand. So yeah, I'm confident. I can stand with the best, and I can grapple with the best, and I can wrestle with the best. So I'm not a striker. I'm not a grappler. I'm an MMA fighter, and I think that's why a lot of people have a hard time with me because they can't be like, well, he sucks here or he sucks there. I don't really feel like I have a weakness. I'm well-rounded, and that's why when people are like, they take the fight with me at first, they're like, hell yeah, that's a good fight, and then they get in there, and it happens all the time. They feel my hands, and then they're like, shit, I don't want to be here, and they feel my kicks, and they're like, I don't like that either. I don't want to sound cocky, but I'm just confident with what my abilities are. They're busting my ass, so wherever the fight goes, I know I can win. So I'm willing and ready to fight anybody in the top 5.
Yeah, you were doing, to backtrack and go back to the fight. You guys were doing an incredible job back and forth with your kicks and really both attacking with the kicks. Lewis is a very solid guy. He's got a solid build. And when you guys came out to the first bell, I didn't realize how much taller and bigger of a frame. You are a significantly bigger guy in that division. Did you plan on being able to pressure him and keep control of him against the cage when you guys, throughout that first round?
I was kind of surprised because I know he's got a wrestling background. He did a great job of stuffing my takedowns. I was trying to get the fight to the ground against the cage because that's where my best takedowns are, or that's where I feel most confident with my takedowns. He did a good job of defending that, but I was surprised how strong I felt there and how he just didn't feel that strong in the clinch. That was kind of surprising. But yeah, I wish I did this a long time ago. I should be at 55 because, I'm a small welterweight, but I'm a really big 55er. And honestly, it's not that bad of a cut for me.
I'm sure the fans want to see it again. What would you prepare for? What would you see now that you've spent around, 6-7 minutes in there with him? What would you prepare if you had a full camp for Luis Felix?
Honestly, my cardio, I was a little gassed. I don't maybe you didn't show it, but I was getting tired a little bit. So if I just had more time to prepare I could push the pace. That was a decent pace, but I know I can do a better pace. And I just know in a 5-round fight, no one can stick with me. I just know that my conditioning is just better. I know guys may be better, faster, quicker, stronger, better strikers, better grapplers. But at the end of the day, I will train harder, and I want it more, and my heart is stronger, and that's what's going to give me those wins in the later rounds. These guys just can't hang with me the 4th and 5th round, and that's what the fan could see is just pushing the pace and maybe getting more time. I didn't really get a chance to work on any combos or anything like that. There was a few of them. I'm sure that kid. I worked that a lot, and I was able to implement it a little bit. But he did a good job of moving around and he kind of keep me guessing and stuff like that. So we'll see. Having a full camp would be awesome. I'd be able to implement a few more things and stuff like that. But the biggest thing is just my conditioning would be a lot better in the long run.
And not to say that there's anything wrong with Lewis's gas tank, but I did make the comment that if it was to go to the 4th or 5th round, you would have the edge.
Yeah, I definitely think I'd have the edge in the 4th and 5th rounds, and that's when I could stop pouring it on. And then I think I would eventually I'd break him and take his will and soul in the 4th or 5th round, just because, like I said, I push the pace. My conditioning is top notch. It's pretty much because my wife is a personal trainer. She kind of pushes me to the next level, and she doesn't give a shit about if I'm crying or upset or tired. She just keeps pushing me. So it doesn't matter. 4th and 5th rounds will always be mine, and I look forward. Hopefully, we can get it going.
Now, did you take any bumps or bruises? You know, if
he did land a couple of solid shots on me, but for the most part, yeah, just a few bumps and bruises. And I'll be back in the gym on Tuesday getting ready for whoever they want me to fight next.
you definitely have created your own opportunities at this point, and I'm excited to be along with, you know, through this evolution that you're going through right now. Looking forward to your camp. Who's going to be there to help you? Who are some of the people that will help you prepare?
Bruce Boynton, he was in my corner side, and you know, who knows? He's a top 5 guy as well at 55 and 45. He bounces back and forth. He's the NEF lightweight champion. Yeah. Josh Harvey, who's the NEF amateur lightweight champion. Aaron Lacey, who's the amateur featherweight champion. I mean, we just have studs. We don't get. I just tell people that young MMA is like the Rodney Dangerfield of New England MMA. I feel like give enough respect. Eventually, we will. I think this year is going to be a huge year for us, and it's coming. But yeah, we're just the champion factory of the North, and we're just putting out studs. And I mean, if you watch any of the fights and you watch these fights coming up, you're going to see that no matter who we fight, it's a war. We don't stop. We just don't know when to quit, and we just end up breaking people. And you know, and that's what we go for. That's what we do. We bust our ass, and we're proud of what we built and what we're doing. Like I said, we're producing studs up here.
You have some big things coming for you. To end up, you know, to let you get back to family. I know it's late, and I appreciate your time tonight.
I appreciate you too, man.
Who are your sponsors? Give them a shout, and we'll close it up. I'll let you get some rest and continue to celebrate.
I only have one sponsor. It's Green Guys Inc. His name's Judd. He's been so helpful through my whole career. He's always been there for me. And honestly, I just want to thank my teammates, my coaches, and most of all, my family. Really, my wife. My wife she's my boulder. She motivates me. She pushes me when I'm tired and cutting weight. She tells me to do one more round, and I honestly wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for her and her love and her support. Like I said, she's my boulder. She's not my rock. She's my boulder.
Nice, man. The Ryan Sanders, now 10-7 with 9 finishes, 7 submissions. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, remember that. Tell everybody, that's 9 finishes. I go there to finish people. So remember that, you guys. I finish fights.
I'm sure Lewis feels a little gypped. I feel a little gypped because I was hoping to see that go a lot longer than it did, because it was gearing up to be something special.
Yes, it was. And don't worry, they'll get their money's worth next time, I promise you.
Ryan, you enjoy the celebration, enjoy the night. Combat Sports Nation is here with you, like I said, on this evolution and this journey that you're going through right now. Please keep us updated with what's your next move and what's your next step towards the cage.
All right, sounds good. Thank you for everything, you guys. Have a great night.
Combat Sports Nation, stay tuned. You can follow us on Twitter. It's CMBTSPRTS Nation. On Instagram, it's just Combat Sports Nation. Follow us, and follow us on Facebook. We want to hear from you guys. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much.